Hello, my name is Michael DeVitro, and today I'm going to be telling you about illegal downloading, also known as torrenting or online piracy. And to start, about my audience analysis questionnaires, most of the class did not know what torrenting was, so I'm going to explain it to you. Torrenting is basically a process of peer-to-peer file sharing, peer-to-peer being like you and a friend, you and a parent, you and a colleague. And this could be exchanged over email or through some websites such as the Pirate Bay. The process of torrenting itself is not illegal, but what you torrent or download can be illegal. This includes copyrighted material such as books, movies, music, etc. This is a problem, especially for people our age, because the majority of the people who commit copyright infringement crimes through torrenting are teenagers 15 to 30. Here we go. 4 people on my audience analysis survey said that they have never stolen anything, but now that you know what torrenting is, which is in a sense stealing movies, have you stolen anything? To test out how easy this process was, I went and downloaded it myself, and I'm going to tell you how people generally torrent things. It starts off with you needing a computer and needing a software that uses the BitTorrent client. One of the most notable softwares such as this are BitTorrent and uTorrent. Basically what you do is you go to a website that promotes online piracy, the #1 in the world being the Pirate Bay, and you click on a link and download the torrent. After this, it goes directly to your computer and it will tell you that you finished downloading it. And automatically once you do this, it'll begin torrenting it to other people, which means other people see that you have it and they can get it from you directly. It's a process that, depending on how big the size of the file is, can take up to 5 minutes or even a few hours depending on what you are downloading. According to GoGolf.com, 70% of people who use the internet say that there's nothing wrong with online piracy. Well, this isn't true because of the numerous punishments that companies and individuals alike can do. One of the most notable punishments is fines, which a majority of people on the audience analysis survey said was the most acceptable form of punishment. Fines can exceed from $5 over to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and even in some cases millions through class action lawsuits. One of the biggest companies that goes after people who illegally download materials is the MPAA, which stands for the Motion Pictures Association of America. This company has been known to go after individuals who torrent. Here's an example of that. There was a mother of 2 kids. She was about 28 years old. She went online and illegally downloaded 24 songs. She got sentenced to court and had to pay $80,000. Not for the 24 songs total. She paid $80,000 each. That was about $2 million in legal fees, and that doesn't include how much she had to pay for her lawyer. Another punishment which companies can do is that they can slow down your internet connection as a way of saying you need to stop. And in some rare cases, they have denied people internet connection. For those people who go to college and they torrent, colleges such as Webster have been known to kick people out of college because they have illegally downloaded materials from their campus. Colleges can join with their local IT teams and track down who did this, regardless of whether or not they live on campus. And these kids get kicked out of college and are usually not allowed to return unless they pay a fine. Of course, there's the obvious of jail time for copyright infringement. The average is about 5 years. According to the New York Times, there was an article called "Internet Pirates Will Always Win," and basically the message of that is internet piracy cannot stop, and basically either one party will always win and the other will always lose. This being the case of such popular TV shows as The Game of Thrones, which has more users that illegally download its episodes than people who watch it regularly every week. Now, some people have said if you change the prices of the DVDs, people will be more inclined to buy it and less inclined to illegally download it. Well, you see, the problem is that if they change the prices, the people who create the show will have less profits. and this does not benefit you. Another problem with internet piracy is that the part of 3D printers, which basically you download something and you can actually print it. One of the most notable examples of this is a gun. People can download guns online and print it out. And seeing as how teens are the most literate group for computers, that is a problem because we don't want many kids who are prone to anger carrying legitimate guns around, which can kill people. According to GoGolf.com, 146 million people visit pirate-based websites every day. So, seeing as how a majority of that is teenagers, we'll call it 100 million teenagers carrying guns that they've downloaded online. This is a huge problem for gun control. Another article in the New York Times claims that the Pirate Bay, which again is the largest torrenting website, has launched their own pirate browser. And this is extremely illegal because the Pirate Bay has been banned in numerous countries throughout Europe, such as Ireland, Iran, Italy, I think Egypt banned it too. And basically what their new pirate browser does is that it completely bypasses all country regulations of that website, so they are not doing it through Mozilla or Chrome. They've made their own specific browser for the sole purpose of torrenting illegally. The solution that I came up with is just to raise awareness, and if you do it, stop. It doesn't require any money, and you don't have to waste your time doing it. Just don't hit the button that says download. It'll save you money from legal fees and possible jail time. If you do decide to quit but still want free music, there are many artists who have no problem giving away their music, such as Tyler the Creator, and Macklemore, for example. And if you don't quit, the problem is that you could be spending more money than you think you're saving through downloading free material through legal fees. According to GoGolf.com, 71,000 jobs were lost per year because of piracy. This shows that while piracy can affect how artists in the music industry lose money, as well as people who create TV shows, it's also affecting our worldwide economy through loss of jobs. To sum it up, pirating is wrong, and illegal downloading needs to quit, because you can hit download one day, and then the next day you could be in court, and the day after you're in jail.